Hey everyone, on this episode of Hubris Syndrome, it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. Damn, I'm all out of gum. Duke Nukem, welcome to the show everyone. Duke Nukem, when I was, man, I say this all the time, but I was way too young to be playing Duke Nukem. So young. We're talking about Duke Nukem 3D, by the way, not the side-scrolling ones, which are, they're okay games. But Duke Nukem 3D is the masterpiece. When I was really young, under 10 years old, I had a massive Duke Nukem poster in my room. This thing was huge. So we're talking about Duke Nukem today. A bunch of reasons why I love this game. The reason I'm talking about it is because it was just remastered. Let's get started.
Let's rock. Gonna rip 'em a new one.
Duke Nukem 3D, one of my all-time favorite games. I know I say that a lot, but please believe me. First up, reason I love Duke Nukem so much are the environments. The environments. Now, if you were to hold out your hands and say, here is Doom in this hand, here is Duke Nukem, which one do you want? 10 out of every 10 times, I'm gonna pick Doom. But Duke Nukem has the better environments than Doom. I'm gonna say it right here, right now, throwing down the gauntlet. These environments are amazing. They speak to me so much. Duke Nukem levels have an identity to them. They're not just like random corridors that lead in all sorts of different ways. I mean, technically, I guess they are, but they have an identity and a vibe to them. Like the first stage, I will never forget it. The movie theater right there, the billboards, like going up and shooting a hole through the theater screen. This level is so memorable, again, because it has an identity. And it's not just the movie theater. It's you keep going on, and there's video stores, and there's supermarkets and fast food restaurants, and each stage is just so nice to look at. And then you go up in to outer space, and you're looking down at Earth, and then there's all these huge rock levels, and earthquakes are going on. It feels like such a nice progression through Duke Nukem 3D. Those levels, they just speak to me. And the secrets are amazing. The secrets still hold up. I know there's been this rally for let's have more secrets in games. Doom 2016 just did that. Awesome secret areas. But Duke Nukem 3D, some of the most creative and rewarding secrets in first-person shooting games. There's somewhere you have to use the shrink ray on yourself to shrink down and explore the environment, or getting picked up by that claw in that level. Interactive environments at this time, that used to freak me out. And then too, the size of these stages as well. You can use the jetpack. I just booted up this remaster, and I found a secret this time that I had never found. I've beat Duke Nukem 3D 48 times. I've bought the game 19 times, and I'm just finding new secrets now?
Come get some.
Next up is the weapons. Wouldn't be a good first-person shooter without a good shotgun. One of my favorite shotguns in video games, the Stubby. It's got the handle on the shotgun. It's really, rarely do you see a shotgun with a foregrip on it. I absolutely love Duke Nukem's shotgun. And the pistol, that starting pistol, the automatic firing pistol, I thought that was one of the coolest guns growing up as a kid. Good role model, Duke Nukem, making me love guns. The pipe bombs, having to use those, can be really tricky. The shrink ray, shrinking enemies and then just stepping on them. It's got a really good RPG, just the entire arsenal. The triple barrel machine gun is so cool. Just all the weapons in Duke Nukem 3D are a pleasure to use. There's no throwaways, there's no filler. Even the laser trip mines are a blast.
Who want some?
And it wouldn't be a good first-person shooter if using that good shotgun wasn't on a good enemy. Duke Nukem enemies. Pig cops, I'm looking at you. One of the most memorable enemies. If we're doing top 10 enemies lists, Pig Cop's gotta be there. He's gotta be there. His glowing red eyes when he's in the shadows. He's always oinking around. He's got a shotgun. He does devastating damage at close range. And Duke's always throwing out little quips. Smells like bacon. It's just a good time. And then of course, other haunting images. I wanna bring it back to my good man Guillermo del Toro. He says good horror will seal images into your brain. And I'm going to apply that to the octobrains in Duke Nukem. The floating brain creatures. Those guys stick with me, like diving in water and all of a sudden they'll just be coming at you in the water. That is a haunting and memorable image that I will always remember.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
And then lastly, the reason we are talking about Duke Nukem is because it was just re-released and because some of the original developers got together and made an entire episode's worth of levels for Duke Nukem 3D. It is truly a beautiful thing. It is a magical thing, booting up Duke Nukem and playing new levels. Now I know there's been, the Washington DC expansion and the Life's a Beach expansion, and countless mods and user-created levels, countless, infinite. But there's something official about this. The fact that it's some of the original devs. It feels like canon, and it feels good, because these are some of the best levels Duke Nukem has to offer. He's globe-trotting, he's going to Amsterdam, he's going to Russia. Just these environments are so much more advanced than the rest of the game. It is just a blast going through and just staring at all the little details. It still holds up.
Who wants some?
That's it, Duke Nukem 3D. The game holds up, but Duke Nukem himself, he's got to hang it up. You're old, man. You're not funny. And you're kind of insulting. So if you want to talk about Duke Nukem or other first-person shooters or anything at all, join me on Talking Syndrome Saturday, 11 a.m. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for watching the show. Love and respect. We are Easy Allies. Follow us on all the social medias, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. We're doing reviews, streaming every day. It's a blast. Twitch.tv/Easy Allies. You'll find us there streaming something awesome. That was Duke Nukem. Thanks for watching.
Time for the syndrome.